when I grew up I was going to marry Emma Bunton and all my dreams would come true and I spend all my days cold calling now. But that's not the point. The point is, I was about 5, 6 years old and they brought out a film. They'd had #1 singles, #1 albums. They were taking over the world and they decided they were going to bring out a film. Anyone remember the film?
Spice World.
Spice World, yes, my guy. Spice World, the film came out, but I was just a wee boy. And my mother thought the idea of taking me to see Spice World, the movie, it sounded like one of those raunchy films that you watch when you get to teenage years. She wouldn't let me go. But my cousin was allowed to go. So I did what any 5-year-old in love with Emma Bunton would do. And I kicked off. I cried, I was persistent, I was needy, I spoke about it every single day, and finally my mother gave in and she took me to Spice World, the movie, and it was probably the biggest anticlimax of my life because I didn't get the plot line. Anyway, that's not the point. So, I went to see Spice World after lots of persistence. So why is that relevant? What is the moral of the story when it comes to the world of sales? Persistence. Who said that? Somebody over there. Yeah? Very good. It's wrong, but it's very bloody good. Persistent. Why else might I have told you that story? The truth is, why should you care about me? You shouldn't. Okay? So you don't really care about me, my love of Emma Bunton, and why I'm here today. What you really care about is yourself. And that is okay. Nobody's judging you for being selfish. Okay? Nobody's sitting here thinking, God, they only think about themselves. But the same logic applies. Yeah, a lot of people think it's about being persistent and needy and things like that. But what we need to remember is, when you're sat here today, you're thinking about yourselves and how you can take these tips and tricks and apply them in your world when it comes to getting better at selling. And the same applies when you're speaking to your prospects. They don't care about you, the university that you went to, even if it might be the same university as the person on the other end of the phone. They don't care about your case studies. They don't care about your features and their benefits. What they care about is them, their world, their problems. And the only time that they might care about you is when you might be able to help them solve some of those problems.